What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tales of the Witch Boy. My name is Emma. I use she, her pronouns. This is my cat, Lyra. Hello.
Hi, Lyra.
Hi, Lyra.
And we're playing through some Pathfinder 2nd Edition. It's a homebrew story called Tales of the Witch Boy. I'd like to offer an opportunity to reintroduce ourselves since it has been a hot minute.
It's been 84 years.
On that note, Sky, would you please?
I suppose so, yeah. Hello, my name is Sky. I play the Ant Knoll Druid Thistlebranch, whose voice is going to be a little bit rougher than usual today because I am recovering from a cold. An actual cold. People still get those, apparently. So, yeah.
It's not COVID.
Maybe we can pass that over to Michaela.
Oh, popcorn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I am Michaela. I use she, her pronouns. I play Sogafa, who also uses she, her pronouns. She is a very small, Dampier sorceress with a very large hat and an even larger plant on her head. Hopefully nobody thinks that's strange. My way to be. Next up, our friendly Shija.
Hi.
Or Jenna.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey. I'm Jenna, she, her, whatever. I play Li Shijia, Fate Witch, half elf. Go Rams.
How about them Rams?
How about the Rams?
Hi, everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, gosh. Demiplane telling me my mic is too noisy. Hi, everybody.
Demiplane is anti-fun.
It really is.
Anti-fun.
Sorry, Demiplane.
We've
Yeah,
got our
they've...
cast of characters here up on our screen. From left to right, we've got Sir Gandry, the Knoll, the Knoll fighter. He's a Knoll fighter. That's right. And then
Oh my god, Gandry, you can give a better introduction than that.
You know what? I had a lot to drink last night, and I just need a little bit of a break.
Andrew,
Okay?
you have a lot to drink every night.
That's
It's
fair.
not like it matters.
Oh,
You're still drinking?
Well, I suppose we should head on into this establishment here. Hello, Miss Jaralai.
Shalia Jaralai is standing in front of all of you. But no, from left to right, we've got Gandry, we've got Remy, our witch boy. Yeah, my name is Remy. I'm also played by Emma, and I'm a witch. I thought I was the first witch boy, but apparently someone else is also a witch boy. Super awkward, but he seems cool. Jonathan's a cool guy. And then we have Li Shijia, who was introduced by Jenna, Sagafa, who was introduced by Michaela, and Thistlebranch, who was introduced by Sky. And standing a little bit theater of the mind, I don't have a token for them. Standing where I am pinging on the map, just about 5 to 10 feet away from all of you, is a drow woman. She has beautiful gray skin, this long purple hair that's braided down her back. Love a good braid. And she is dressed in formal attire. Loose-fitting pants. What would you call, like, medieval
Slacks?
stuff? That works. That works really well. Slacks, I think, is kind of what we're going for, but not quite like business professional slacks.
She's ready for this interview.
She is, yes, and she's wearing heels. On her torso, she is wearing a frilly tunic, and over that is a long blazer with the sleeves rolled up, along with her tunic sleeves rolled up as well. And she has a hairpin as well. but she looks at all of you. Welcome to the Jaralai estate. My name is Shalia Jaralai, and I would like to welcome you into our home. Remy, it's so wonderful to meet you in person. Shall we? She points at the door, and 2 servants open the door to the Jaralai estate. What do you do?
Did we go shopping?
Yeah, we totally went shopping. I definitely
Yeah,
wrote down.
We remember to do
We
that.
prepare for dinner. Arrow, clothes, comma, etc. So I wrote that down. We did that.
Okay.
You do have formal clothing if you would like to have formal clothing.
Mm-hmm.
How do we look?
I can
What do you all
describe
look
my
like?
outfit. I thought about it.
Please.
I'll go first if you like. Okay. So instead of my usual sun hat, it's like a wide brimmed black hat, almost like you would see a widow wear at a funeral, right? But it's
Ooh.
got like a veil that has like it's black, but it shimmers like purple and pink. And then she's got actually a dancer's outfit on, like for her busking. She wanted it to be dual purpose in the future. She's a practical young woman. So she's got that, but instead of like the dancer just like legs, right? Because it would be like a leotard, right? So instead of just legs, she's got like a skirt tied on, and it's just long and kind of black with the pink and purple theme throughout. Got some sparkle going on. She's feeling very fancy. Think Midwesterner going to prom.
I love it. Well, you said the magic words for me. I was born ready to describe my character in formal clothing. Thistlebranch is wearing where she normally wears rather loose-fitting kind of druidy sort of outfits. Thistle has decided to dress for the occasion with a yes, thank you for sharing the token there for the stream. But she's decided to dress for the occasion with a formal military green jacket, double-breasted and everything. She's actually wearing honors on it. She's decided to go all out for that, and she's fixed up her rather loose and chaotic mane of hair into a nice mohawky braid, and is wearing pants. So that's an improvement.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's how you know.
Well, yeah, as opposed to a skirt. But or like the wrap or whatever it is that exactly that she wears. Yeah. She's dressed rather in a suit. For the record, the sleeves absolutely tear away.
Nice.
When it is time to get punching.
To hold
Are the
down.
pants tear away?
We'll find out.
Military clothes are nothing if not practical.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
100%.
What about Lishitia?
She didn't buy any new clothes. She kind of just cast restyle to make them look different. So rather than her normal blue-leaning, blue and red garb, it's now just fully red, with like gold material using as like the dividing line that usually splits her hanfu.
Okay.
What's that?
Well, you are invited in for dinner. Do you enter the doors? What do you say? What does this look like as your group is at the front door of this place you have sought for a long time?
I think I take a deep breath. That's for sure. And I'm gonna make sure Remy's in the middle as we go in.
Mm-hmm.
How's he looking?
Give me a sense motive or a perception check to sense motive. But from what you see, he has his his fists clenched. His hat is tall. He's standing tall, like his hat is situated upright rather than leaning off to one side like it normally is. And he is, well, what was your roll?
24.
He looks determined, and he looks more confident than you have ever seen him before.
I message him real quick, and he hears in his head, eyes clear.
He looks at you, and he just nods.
Oh, real quick, I forgot to mention, Lishija also has her the kingfisher hair ornaments that she got from her parents. She kept in a box. She's wearing them now.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do we all step in?
Yes.
Yeah.
What else are we here for?
I think if you'll allow it, Gandry steps first.
Go
Pushes-
ahead.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he kind of pushes past Shalia, gives her a little bit of the eye. He's like, I'm watching you. And then he walks through the doors.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I think where one knoll goes, the other one's going to follow here,
Okay,
and Thistle is going to follow right after him.
alrighty.
Lishija and Sogafa behind?
Works with me.
Flanking Remy, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please
Mhm.
feel free to move your tokens on in.
This my party. I could cry if I. Oh, what's that? All right.
Sorry, I was trying to draw eyes in the little circle, and I didn't realize that.
There's a crime scene.
I didn't realize that apparently Foundry doesn't enjoy the idea of layers.
Ah,
Hmm.
So,
there are layers, it's just confusing to use them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How
So-
do I?
So yeah, we'll workshop
God.
that one later.
Oh,
You
Ooh.
enter into a massive
there we go.
entryway, and you see there are columns off to your left. Tall wood columns that have carvings all along the pillars. The inside of these columns, they stretch up to the ceiling, probably 25, 30 feet tall. Next to these columns, inside of what they are framed by, what they are framing is a long, massive dinner table. Just to the left of that dinner table, there is a spiral staircase that leads up. That's to where? You don't know. Then, to the right, you see 3 rooms with closed doors. So right over here where I'm pinging. Then, ahead is a massive fireplace that stretches up to up into the wall, the side of the wall, and it's all made of stone. There is a large carpet that sits just next to this fireplace, and there are 2 chairs, like armchairs, next to the fireplace as well, with some small tables and some sofas, very ornate sofas, that are on the edges of the carpet as well. This looks like this would be a place to rest at night, potentially a living room of sorts. And all around the walls of this living room are bookshelves stacked 30 feet tall up to the ceiling with books. Then, I think that is all that you see, but there's wood flooring all throughout. Although I think you would see past the columns to the left there's a hallway. And that is what you notice as you enter. Shalia walks you in, says, "Please, make yourselves at home. You are our guests, after all. We'll begin dinner in about 1 hour. Until then, the place is yours to explore.
That seems unusual.
Maybe we go upstairs.
You may. Are you referring to the spiral staircase?
Yes.
I'm afraid it doesn't lead anywhere.
Is there any particular place you would prefer us not to go?
I don't believe so. If there's a locked door somewhere, then please don't be too nosy. She winks. And then, she just kind of walks off, opens the door in the north that just opened on our map, over by the hallway. Enters, and I think you catch a peek inside, and it looks like a kitchen.
Are there
And
people in there?
Yes.
Or just okay?
Yeah. What would you like to do in this estate?
Are we alone, or are the two guards with us?
The guards are standing at the edge of the door. So there's one where I'm pinging and another where I'm pinging. And they just stand and they look at you. But you don't think they're going to follow you, at least not right now. They look like they're pretty stoic.
Okay. Well, we should not insult our hostess, and I'd like to maybe look at the bookshelves, perhaps.
Sounds good. Another thing I should mention is that you also notice there are refreshments out on the table. So things that you could like hors d'oeuvres. You could go walk up. You could take
Hold up.
take a few
Yes.
things.
Thistle immediately eyes on the prize over here, already.
Cool.
Like, before she has even given permission, Thistle is already, like, mouth-watering looking at the food on the table.
Okay. Can I is there like a check I can make, like medicine, to see if it's poisoned?
Yeah. You can give me.
Sorry if that was loud, everybody, on the mic.
No, you're good.
No, you're good. I think yeah, you could give me a medicine check. Sure.
As Thistle's, like, in media bite here, right about to chomp down on something.
24.
24. It's hard to know unless you get close to it. How close are you getting?
I will get as close as necessary.
You look at it, you don't see any signs of like discoloration. You don't see, it doesn't seem like anything has been like the texture of anything has been modified in a certain way. Like you think if you were to put drops of poison or something like that onto a food, it might modify the texture slightly, it might discolor the food. You also don't notice anything that seems to be like any ingredients that they've used that seem to be dangerous to put in food. It would be really hard to notice
Yeah.
a lot of the things, but as far as you can tell, it seems safe. Yeah.
I let Thistle eat it, and then I message you in your head, like, perhaps not eat. Perhaps don't be too enthusiastic.
You do see, though, along the table, there's fire-roasted boar, pickled moss shrew. I'm definitely pulling these out of Fantasy Name Generator.
Nice.
There is an olive yogurt that you can use to kind of top your like crackers and cheese.
This is very Howl's. This is very Spirited Away, where the parents are like, "Nom, nom, nom, nom."
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Fluffy, gentle fried fluffy pig. I don't know what that means. Gentle fried
Slightly
fluffy
basted.
pig. It's like it's a whole pig, and it's been like cut up into like diced into pieces, and you can kind of pull out a little piece here there, but it's like fried into a fluffy hors d'oeuvre. Weird.
It's like a tempura pig.
Sure. Yeah,
tempura pork.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
what you see at the dinner table. And tons of refreshments and drinks.
Thistle samples one of everything.
Yeah.
What's the best dish? For an obligate carnivore.
I think you like the broasted pulse firefinch.
That sounds good.
Braised and roasted. It's broasted, baby.
It's broasted, bruh. We're
Hashtag
out here
roasted.
roasting some food. Today on MTV.
Welcome to the roast of Thistle Branch.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think there are plenty of things to try. Oh, there are dragon-shaped bonbons,
Also, like little chocolates?
little chocolates. Remy goes over. He's like, "Oh, those look good."
I
Thistle
do kind of
snatches
want a
one
little
from right in front
chocolate.
of him.
Remy's like, "No, we gotta find Roka."
Okay.
Remy, come
I mean,
here a
we can
moment. I
go
want
and-
to show you something.
go
The
and-
architecture here is fabulous. I start saying fucking nothing, and then and then I like pull my fan in front of my face so it blocks the view of my mouth from the people who are at the door, and I start
Nice.
messaging everybody like, "So, what are we doing?"
Remy's like, "Can we try to find Roka?"
You can
Seems like
check in all those rooms.
Seems like now would be the best time to try.
I mean, they're letting us actually look for stuff, so if they've got anything to hide, it's not going to be here where they're actually letting us go.
I kind of want to see where Shalia went. Do you want to split up? I can message you.
That's true. Well, we should leave in groups.
Split the party.
Split the party. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So who's going with whom?
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I mean, I think it's team stakeout again. Thistle and Sagafa can go look for whatever we're gonna go look for, and then maybe we can keep the witches together with Gandry. Put the extra muscle with the witch boy.
I like that.
I'm
Remy's
gonna
like,
do that.
yeah, okay, that's smart. I feel a bit safer that way.
Remy, come look at this. We start wandering elsewhere.
Mhm.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I like the door.
What do you like about the door, Remy?
It's really pretty wood.
What kind of wood is it?
I don't know. They didn't
Pretty
teach me this in
kind.
school. I haven't been to school
Isn't-
in a while, actually.
Isn't Remy from a forest?
Well, we still have school in the forest. Come on, Thistle.
But you have wood in the forest.
Oh yeah, of course we have wood in the forest. Thistle, go with Sagafa.
All right, fine. Can't appreciate flying buttresses anyway.
Which door are we taking a look at? Let's go to Jenna first.
Okay, oof. May I review our options again? Because it's a little hard for me to see.
Yeah, so you can zoom in on the map if you're able to do that, but we've got a door where I'm pinging,
Okay.
another door here, and another door here, and they look like they're just rooms.
And she went through the kitchen, and then there's a spiral staircase. That's it?
Yeah, there's a spiral staircase over to the left-hand side of the map.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this massive living room with the fireplace.
I'd like to do... Is there like a quick perception check I could do for like hidden passageways?
Sure. Yeah, give me perception.
What options we got?
I. Are you asking me what options?
Oh no, that was a rhetorical
okay.
question. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Only 14.
Okay, so you take a look around. You don't see anything strange about any of the walls or any of the doors that you can see. You do notice that the spiral staircase, as you look at it, it ends like probably 6 feet below the ceiling of
Oh,
the...
so it just goes into nothing?
Yeah, it ends 6 feet below, but there's like a wall that connects the top of the spiral staircase to the ceiling
Oh,
above it.
weird. It's just like a
Yeah.
flat wall?
Well, it's like basically, if you were to walk all the way up the spiral staircase, there would be a wall, and then a wall, and then a wall. So like,
Oh,
it
interesting.
like ends, and then just above it, like 6 feet above, is
Okay.
yeah. So that could be some hidden passageway, but also you have no idea.
I would love to check that first.
Sure.
That's weird as hell.
Are you walking up the spiral staircase?
I am. I'm making sure Remy's at least behind me, and I would like to do like an arcana perception of some sort.
Yeah. So Gendry and Remy will walk over toward the spiral staircase as you do. And give me an arcana check.
29.
29. You look at this. Well, you reach the top of the stairs. I'm gonna move your token over there.
Yeah.
You reach the top of the stairs.
I'm like poking the bricks with my fan.
Yeah, and you notice there is absolutely magic at the top of this staircase, specifically in the wall that just leads forward from the staircase. But you touch the wall and it seems like it's solid enough. Do you have... Well, yeah, it seems like it's solid enough, and you kind of poke and prod around, and looks like you don't know how you would activate the magic by the wall. It's not really clear to you. Doesn't seem like there's anything that...
There's no like runes or anything?
No, it seems like maybe it could be activated by a device or like a motion trigger, somebody being near, or yeah, it's really hard to know how you could make your way through, if there even is a way through. Maybe it's just an arcane trick of some sort.
What a curious little hallway you have here. I message everyone what I learned. It's so strange. It doesn't seem to lead anywhere. She was right. Why don't we go down?
Shalia, on the other side, over by the living room, she has left the kitchen since then. As she walks out of the door, she looks at Sagatha and Thistle and says, "Hello, please enjoy. I hope that you have a nice time seeing the home." And she continues walking toward the living room.
Thistle's gonna shout out, "Thanks, I really like your flying buttresses."
Yes, of course.
She has no idea what she's talking about. She heard it, someone say it once. She doesn't know what they are. No one knows what flying buttresses are, man.
And she shouts out at Lishitia. She says, "Oh, I see you found the spiral staircase. Were you saying something about how it doesn't lead anywhere?"
Yes, it's very strange. Was there some sort of reconstruction here?
You know, I'm not certain, but I was told that when the home was built, it went up to a separate part of the upper floor. And when we remodeled the upper floor. We wanted some extra ceiling room in the main hallway, so we moved that portion of the upper floor upward just a little bit. You can see like there is a change in levels between like the entrance hallway and the further down in the home. There's like basically a 6-foot dip in the ceiling.
Mhm.
So not the most unreasonable story, but also just
Can
kinda
I
weird.
perception if she's lying or
Yeah.
concealing something?
Yeah.
Only 15.
15. It's hard to know.
Her back is to me.
What are Sagafa and Thistle doing?
I think I'm going to message Thistle and say, hey, so that secret door was off of that balcony. I think we should try to go upstairs if we can.
Sounds good. Might as well see where it leads.
She said
Uh,
upstairs was fine, but I don't know how to get up there.
Well, one would think it would be up the stairs, but I guess those don't go anywhere, so who knows
Yeah.
where they are?
Hey. Miss Yaralai, Mrs. Yaralai, Ms. Yaralai. I'm not sure what's proper.
Miss Jaralai, yes.
Miss Yaralai. You said we could go upstairs, despite the spiral staircase. Could you tell me how to go up there? I'd love to see how you've decorated the rooms.
Oh yes, of course. If you just take a head down the hallway and either make your first left or your second left, you'll reach another hallway, and then you'll either make a left or a right depending on which first or the second left you took. And then from there you'll see in the middle there are some stairs. You can head up past a number of offices, and through those offices you'll see there's a large upper floor that you can take a look at. I hope that made sense.
Oh, it was crystal clear. We'll find it. Thank you so much. You'll know where to find us upstairs.
Oh, and if you do pass the art room, do be careful. Those are old paintings.
Oh, so we shouldn't touch them?
Best not to do that. Thank you.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Sounds good.
Come on,
Uh,
Thistle. You and
Your
me
boy.
both. I
Excuse
am
me.
like
As I'm
running
backing up
away.
along. Mhm.
You see a large hallway.
Meow. I took the first left.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yet none of that directional stuff made it through Thistle's brain. So
Oh, here's some stairs.
You do see some stairs ahead.
cool.
There's a
What's
door.
next, though? There looks like
Oh.
there's another couple doors here. Yeah, hey, let's
Okay.
check these out first.
Okay, I'm coming.
More stairs.
Is there a door?
Yeah. There's a door up these ones too.
Oh, this one goes farther though.
There's a hallway over here.
Oh, okay.
Are you guys saying this aloud?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Awesome. Just wondering if we could hear you.
A little bit less and less now that we're like on the other side of the building.
Yeah, we're going down the hallway. So
Bye. Gonna
Okay. Well,
get as much of this map scouted as we can in this time. Just wander down some random hallways. Ooh, there's fun tiling over here.
yeah, I love that. That's nice.
And give me a perception check.
You got it.
Anytime. A 22.
A 24.
So each of you enter a large square room. And you look around, and there are some paintings hanging on the wall. There are 2 walls the northern wall on our map and the western wall on our map that have paintings drawn actually on the wall itself, and they appear to be like animals. What?
Frescoes.
Fresco. Yeah. No, they're like animals and plants, and it looks like a mural on each of these walls. Looking closely, I think each of you sense that these animals and plants look more lifelike than just painting might allow them to be. So maybe there's some sort of magic imbued. Maybe there's I don't really know what explanation you might have, but it seems like they're almost more vivid than they could be. And then along the southern wall and the eastern walls, there are paintings hanging in frames.
Very cool.
Very neat, indeed.
What are the paintings of? Are they portraits?
They do appear to be portraits. You've got one over here on the eastern upper portion that is it looks to be a family portrait of the current Jaralai family. So Shalia Jaralai, it looks to be her father and the extended family of the Jarlais, so including some of the children as well. Shalia's brother, his sister, their family. And then there are some other portraits, maybe of past Jarlais. Yeah.
Thistle's gonna take a moment. I want to study it and see if I can commit it to memory as best as possible.
Sure. Give me yeah, we can carry your 24 over.
Sure.
I think you're able to do that quite well.
Alright. Got it.
Okay.
Cool. Well, we found the art room.
Yeah, we did. She said not to. She said to be careful with the art on the walls.
Thistle pulls out a yellow crayon that she snatched from the diner.
No, do not.
I mean,
Do
the second she said it, I wanted to. But
No, I know.
I'm going to be good for
Let me
Remy.
look-
I'm going to be good.
Thank you. We don't need Remy to get snatched like Roga. Could I do a nature check on the frescoes to see if it's like supernatural what's going
Yes.
on here?
Please.
I have theories.
19.
Really hard to know if any of this would be supernatural. You think there must be something arcane that's making these paintings look so vivid.
Yeah.
It's really hard to know. It could be like a preservation that they're using, like magical preservation of some sort to keep the
Probably just part of the remodel.
part of the remodel. That's all it was.
Well, do you want to go upstairs?
Yeah, sure. It looks like this hallway connects back though.
Would you all like to move me over to the stairs?
Yeah. Sure.
Yes, please move us to the stairs, and then if you want to flash back to the other squad, that's cool.
Sounds good.
Through walls.
Through walls. Okay, so just to kind of give you an idea, the first portion that you enter seems to be kind of it's like an office, and it's the only office in this section. Kind of looks like it just goes upstairs and stops. There isn't really much else that it's connected to. Then the second area, I go out this way, over here, You go up, and there's another office. Give me a perception check. Looks like a workspace, maybe.
Got any notes? – 19 again.
19. It looks like a workspace for maybe some sort of alchemical or like crafts materials, things that you might use in spells. Looks like it's a place for people to come in and prepare things. So potentially one of Shalia's places where she preps her somatic materials for her spells.
Fuck it up.
Could I look at the kind of, are there like components lying around, or is it pretty neat? And
It is pretty neat, but there are components lying around. You take a look at some of these components, and I think you pretty quickly put together that a lot of these are what witches might use. As far as what spells, it's pretty hard to say, because
I'm no witch.
Yeah, and also a lot of witches would use the same components for different spells, but just in different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well that all adds up.
You continue forward, and you make your way up another floor. And then into another office space. More of the same. But then when you get up here, you notice that there's a door that leads to the rest of the upstairs. I actually don't have the map built out that far. I don't think that it was super necessary for a lot of what we're doing with the dinner and etc. But
Yeah, totally fair.
But give me. Oh, looks like we lost Jenna. Give me a perception check when you get upstairs.
$25. 27, nice.
27. I always got to do 2 better than you on this one, it looks like.
So with
Fine.
With the 25 and a 27, the upstairs looks like it is a lounging space. It looks like it's there mostly for people to relax, spend time. There's like a bar. There's a TV room with some Xbox consoles and like.
Wow, dude.
Thistle picks up a TV and smashes it. I'm just kidding.
Which Xbox? Does their Xbox have Uno on it?
Sure. There's a
Uno?
table. There's a table with a bunch of reverse cards. No. You walk up, you take a look around. There are games. There are tables with games, and there's like chess sets. There seems to be a number of bedrooms as well up here. But this is kind of like the living space, the primary living space that is mostly for the family, it seems. And it doesn't seem like anybody is around right now.
Where's everyone?
Do any of the chess sets look like they're in use? Like, are there active games happening?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, Thistle goes and moves one random piece, one random square. She doesn't know how to play chess. She just picks, like, whatever was the biggest piece, so that's the king. And then just, like, moves it randomly somewhere.
Okay.
You just fucked someone over so hard.
Are you all exploring the upstairs further?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on the hunt for that balcony.
Mm-hmm.
So after some time, you do eventually find a balcony. And there's a small spiral, like small stone spiral staircase. No, wood. there we go, wooden spiral staircase that leads down from the balcony. And it looks like the balcony is kind of at an intersection of different rooms. So you've got one bedroom, probably like the master bedroom, one of the master bedrooms, and then a smaller bedroom off to the side. And at the intersection of the two, there's an entrance to this balcony. You step out, and you can see much of the city, or at least much of the immediate city. So looking out, you see the cobblestone streets, you see some shops, you see people walking along the streets, you see the big massive stone like retaining wall with the metal gate above it, or a metal fence above that. Yeah. But it doesn't seem like there's much else there.
There's no guards, like, right
No.
here.
No.
That hidden door that was like down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've been inside, can we kind of tell where that goes?
Yeah. So the hidden door, I'm gonna go ahead and put you outside really quick because it's kind of where you're at. Drama. The hidden door
Oh, I missed it.
will bring you.
It looked very trippy from our end. Oh my god.
Like lights flashing.
First off, give me a perception check to see if you can find the hidden door again.
There was a ledge and 29.
29.
If you get a 31, I swear.
25. See, I jinxed it now.
It's gotta make up for the 2 and the 2.
Sagafa, with your 29 perception, you take a look, you pretty easily find this wooden hidden door, and you can open it up if you would like. It doesn't seem like it's locked. It's like a push, that you have to push it into the wall and then slide the door.
Yeah, I definitely want to open it. Thistle, are you okay with opening this?
This has been the main thing on my mind since we found it, is opening this door and finding out where it goes. So yes, let's on
great.
3.
Okay, yeah. 1, 2,
2, 3.
3. Push.
Perfectly in sync.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was not bad, actually.
You find your way in a secret passageway. You look left, you look right, and all along the walls, the stone walls, are paintings. Paintings of what seem to be humanoids. Are you walking down the hallway?
Yeah, what kind of humanoids?
yeah.
Just random assortment or
Drow,
unclear or
orc, human, elf, gnome, halfling.
What do their
Are they-
faces look like?
Their faces seem to be, some of them deadpan, some of them look scared, some of them look angry.
Okay, could I, oh, now that we're in here, I'm so nervous. Could I, like, do a survival check for traps, or an arcana check for traps, or...
And I'm actually going to be right back in a couple of minutes, okay?
Do your thing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for traps.
Yeah. Give me give me arcana or
I was like,
survival.
or both? Can I just,
Both,
like, go
yeah.
through a whole little ritual?
She's turning these people into works of art.
A 19 first survival check as far as physically looking for traps.
You don't see any physical traps anywhere, as far as you can tell.
Okay, that's good. No holes in the wall for darts or anything. That's good. Magically... Oh, thank goodness. 24.
24. Sagafa, you look around. It seems like these paintings on the wall were once real people, and that they have fallen into some sort of trap. And it's everywhere you look. You look against the wall in one portion, and then you walk forward a little bit, and you see these paintings continue all the way down this hallway. And then you turn the corner, and you see on the other side of the wall as well, paintings continuing all the way down the hallway. People who look pained, people who look frozen in time, people whose faces are just in agony and like fear, and they have seemingly been trapped within these walls.
What's in the background of the paintings?
Nothing. Just
Like
the stone.
black?
The stone.
They're like they are paint on the directly on the stone wall.
They are paint directly on the stone wall. There is no background painted underneath them.
Okay, Thistle?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we should be in here.
I need a will
I know-
save from both.
Yeah, we super shouldn't.
I have
you.
very strong willpower. That's
22?
32.
Hey.
As you enter and you look around, you feel compelled to run out of this area. Sagafa, you catch yourself and you're like, I don't need to run, everything's okay. But Thistle, you feel afraid and you must run out the
Okay.
door that you came.
I'm just gonna step right back out. Yeah, I'm not going back in there without a good reason.
Sagafa, you don't feel compelled to actually take any steps, but that was a strong feeling of fear that you have not felt in a long, long time, if at all.
Oh.
I need a perception check, Sagafa.
Damn it, you fucked up the thing I was gonna do.
25.
25.
Leave this place. You are
Hello?
not safe here.
Hello? Who
You
is it?
must go.
Sagafa, get out of there!
Okay, alright, okay. But where's the door? Okay.
You make your way out of the hallway.
Thistle
door.
kicks it closed.
The door closes behind you after you kind of redo it.
I think Sogafa is just gonna look at Thistle and just make that eye contact and then just give her a hug. No question, just
Thistle is
hug.
kind of shaking a little too.
Yeah.
Like you can feel it.
That was horrible.
Yeah. Well, let's not end up like that. I think that's the new plan.
Don't turn it into a painting. Don't turn it
turn
into
into
a
a
painting.
painting.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
nightmares about paintings forever now. Okay, we have to. Okay, we just should go somewhere else. Where should we go from here? Oh my gosh.
I think maybe back to the ground floor and like looking to see what the rest of the building looks like, if there's anywhere else we can go. If not, if we saw everything, then I mean we haven't seen the kitchen, but people are cooking in there, I guess.
You are
Yeah, it
pretty
just
feels
like
confident,
the
yeah,
only-
that you've seen almost the entire bottom floor, other than like some of the rooms.
I just want to get out of here and back to everyone else, and we should let Lishija know. You should message her and tell her what happened.
Oh yeah, I've already definitely done that. She might as well have been there with us. Okay, do you want to maybe do a loop around the building so that we can have some fresh air? We can go back
Sure.
in the front door. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, so I think we're gonna do that and then rejoin the party.
Mhm.
Whoever may still be in the front, wherever they have gone off to.
As you enter through the front door, Shalia Jaralai is walking from the kitchen and sees you.
Did she leave the living room?
Yeah, at one point she left the living room, walked into the kitchen.
Did she say anything to us before she left?
I don't think so.
Okay.
She sees you enter the front door and says,
Mhm.
My, I see that you've been exploring. How curious that you were able to make your way back through the front door again.
Yeah, we went outside. There was a door out there.
There was a balcony with some stairs going down, and
Oh, that's all I see.
Yeah.
what
And you
else
think
would
you-
we have found?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
How many other exits are there?
A home this old, you never know.
You should host a treasure hunt or something, a scavenger hunt here sometime.
What about a murder mystery? Have you ever done one of them? Just kidding.
Lay it on a little thick there, lady.
This one Sogafa run out the front door fucking screaming.
And you're the victim, Thistle Dragon.
Okay.
You roll for initiative.
After some time exploring, taking a look at the doors, the stairs, the strange hallways, the paintings, the spiral staircase, you are able to make your way back to the dinner table about in time to sit before the meal starts, before the meal is served.
Now, Remy, a flying buttress, as you can see here, is a support arch that is raised from the ground, which means, oh! How's
hi
your-
guys.
Hey.
Hello.
I messaged you both. That was very concerning.
We're good. Alive.
What was this about? Go ahead.
Corporeal.
We're alive and corporeal.
Victory.
Two things that we are currently. That's good.
Lishi just says, once again, nothing about flying buttresses and then starts messaging everybody back and forth. Do we want to regroup and try something different? This seems concerning.
I think we should just have dinner.
Well, we're not splitting up anymore.
I think dinner sounds nice. I think it's, let me check out these hors d'oeuvres, actually. Are they still on the table?
They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're about to
is
be
gonna
cleared.
stressy.
Yeah,
She's gonna stress.
the servants are like, oh, we're almost done. Oh, of course, you can take another. Yes, okay, yes.
Just leave these. Just leave these right here. Just leave these here. Take everything else. It's fine.
Master Shalia, is this all right? Yes, dear. Thank you. You can
Perception
leave that
on the
there.
servants, what their whole deal is.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's their deal?
Yeah, what's their deal? $21.
Either they're paid quite well, or they were coerced into being her servants.
Got it.
Yeah. They don't seem to like her very much.
But they're like, are they like professional about it? Is that
Yeah.
what you're? Okay.
Definitely.
Oh, you wouldn't want to get
That feels like the service industry.
Yeah, the service industry, it would be, certainly not the paid quite well part.
Fair.
coerced for sure.
You make your way to the dinner table, take a seat, I'm assuming, and Shalia Jaralai enters, rings a bell. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Jenna, did you want to do something?
While she's talking, can I do a quick Arcana check? Because you guys messaged everything to us of like what could possibly cause this to happen to the people in the portraits, or like occultism.
I think occultism would be even better.
Okay.
As Stogafa sits down at this dining room chair, she kicks her little legs that don't touch the floor.
33.
33. You think
Nice.
this needs to be some sort of divine power?
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it seem like something that could be done instantly, or is this something that would take some time?
It feels like something that, if done through divine power, could probably be done instantly.
Does it seem like very powerful magic, or is it something run of the mill?
Yeah, pretty powerful.
That's gotta be powerful magic.
I guess doesn't need any run up, I suppose. Divine. Okay, that could mean a lot of things.
So you do
my kind of
specifically
magic.
think that it is influenced by a deity itself.
Like the deity had a hand in doing this?
Or the deity's hand was
Like-
used by someone.
Like a paladin as opposed to like
Correct.
a sorcerer.
Correct. Or potentially...
Divine derived from a deity as opposed to innate divine power.
Correct. More so like a witch using
Okay.
their divine influence, but more of a direct approach from the deity through the witch.
Is my mind making connections to any divine entity in particular?
Not really, but you would be surprised if any of the natural deities would have a hand in this.
It's an interesting one. Because we have a death one, but this doesn't feel quite like that.
Yeah. Entar. So you take a seat. Shalia rings her bell. Welcome, everyone. It is so wonderful to have you here. I'd like to raise a toast to celebrate our 2 witch boys who have arrived here in Thesatra. Joneth, hello and welcome. And Remy, hello and welcome.
Did Jonathan come with us?
Yeah, everybody is with y'all. So this is the
Oh,
whole
okay.
group. So the table is full, actually, at the moment.
Okay.
And Shayla continues with, I can understand if some of you have reservations about my methods for bringing you together. The issue being that some of the people for whom you care are with us, with my family at the moment. I had to ensure your cooperation in order to bring about a safer kingdom, a safer world of Galesrian. So, as we eat our meal, I hope you will enjoy, and I hope you will consider that maybe while my methods have been harsh, I do care about your future and the future of all people upon our world. And with that, servants, and they bring out your dinner.
Lishi just speaks up. She's very neutral about, very like diplomatic face happening right now. I for one didn't quite expect you to be as forward as you are. So I do appreciate that. Thank you. Since we already seem to be laying all our cards on the table, you've admitted to us that
That the Wilders of
message.
Clarth have kidnapped your loved ones and brought them here? Yes.
Yes,
They will be
thank you. I'm
returned
glad
to
we're
you
all on
shortly.
the same page. May I continue?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. I would like to ask, since, we've all shown our hands, may we ask how our friend Roka is doing?
Roka. What a lovely girl. Delightful, really. She's a fighter, that one. She's quite well, I assure you. And pending Remy's cooperation, she will be returned home.
May we see her?
I'm certain that can be arranged, but after dinner, please.
Of course, we wouldn't want to rush anything important.
I'm afraid I don't have quite an appetite when I know that there's a child in danger. That may be just me, but I'd like to know if Roka is as safe as you claim she is. Of course, I'm sure with all your amenities here at your beautiful home, she is doing more than well, but please understand we have not seen her for many months and we would like a more concrete way to know that she is all right.
Of course.
Could she have dinner with us, perhaps?
Of course. That is a wonderful idea, Miss
And
Sagaka,
Jonas?
correct?
Yes, that's me. Good to meet you. Also, could I also request Jonathan's prisoner?
Oh, prisoner. Such a
Maybe
such
too strong of a word.
term. Yes,
You're
of
right.
course.
You're right.
Jonathan,
Guest.
your brother will join us shortly as well. And she looks at Sagafa, then back at Lishija, and says, I'm a reasonable woman, after all. And then she calls over one of her servants. This servant looks slightly different. Maybe like more of an assistant. He's wearing robes that trail down to the ground, and he has he's wearing a tunic. His hair is pulled tightly into a bun. Drow man, purple skin. And he approaches her. She turns to him, and she whispers in his ear.
Can I see her mouth?
Oh, I think she would conceal her mouth, honestly.
Hmm.
But you can give me a perception check to try.
Sure. I wish I could see her mouth, but that's okay.
Okay. A 19? The
Yeah.
number I had in mind was an 18. I think you do see her mouth.
Okay. Then if I do see her mouth, I do have an ability that if I can see people talking, I can hear what they're saying.
Yeah, and you hear her say, bring out the boy and the girl. They will join us for dinner.
Cool. Okay.
And he walks away. He walks down the hallway that Thistle and Sagafa explored. And then around 4 to 5 minutes later, he returns. Roka and Jonathan's brother, presumably, with him.
Perception on both of them?
Yeah, give me perception.
Yeah, for sure gonna check them out the moment they show up.
Yeah.
Oof. 19. What is up with that number today?
27.
26,
26.
27. Okay, Lishija and Thistle. Look at the two of them. You see that they look nearly unchanged. You wouldn't know that. Nope, I'm sorry. They look clean. They look put together. They have a very stoic expression on their face. Each of them are looking down at the ground. As they walk, they're not making eye contact with anyone. And as they approach the table, they're offered a chair to sit. And Remy stands up. Remy runs to Roka. Roka, oh my god, you're okay, oh my gosh, my god, Roka. And she won't look him in the eye. She looks down and she just says, Remy, not now, not right now. And then she takes a seat.
Where does she sit?
She sits right at the edge where I'm pinging
Oh god.
on the
Here we
corner. Shalia sits here. Jonathan sits here.
Okay.
The rest of the party below them.
Jonathan's way too close to her.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Jonathan. Jonathan's brother.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Shalia stands up.
Okay.
She looks at you, Lishija, and she says, Miss Lee, may I please speak with you privately?
Is there a problem?
No. I actually quite admire you. I would like to speak with you.
Is not a conversation we can have at the table?
Whether you feel this conversation could be had during dinner or after dinner is completely up to you, but I would like to speak with you privately.
Can I real quick message Sogafa?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think that you are a witch, being requested a private audience with another witch known for imprisoning and stealing the powers of witches. So, I'm concerned, but I also think you should do it.
This would be a private audience with her.
Only as private as message allows.
Would you watch the door for me?
Well, yeah, of course.
A small conversation seems fine, Miss Jaralai. You don't think dinner will get cold?
Oh, darling, if it does, we'll make sure that it gets heated back up or that you have a fresh dinner in its place.
Okay. If Remy seems fine, this might give the group more time to recoup and now see these kids without Jaralai. So I guess I'll go into and talk with her.
Okay. She leads you down the hallway. I'm gonna go ahead and take your token.
Okay. Please, I am having trouble with boundary today.
No worries. She leads you down the hallway where Sagafa and this looks.
Please excuse me, everyone. Meow.
Zoom.
Yeah, actually, feel free to bring your tokens along just so that you can see what's going on or where she takes Nishija. So she walks you down the hallway, and you see another hallway break off to the right, and continue into this art room.
Is this the animal art room?
This is the animal art room.
Okay.
And Shalia, as you're walking, says, Miss Lee, I quite admire you. You have a way with the boy, from what I've heard. You've acted as a mentor to him, have you not?
I say I'm a poor substitute for his family and perhaps a teacher closer to him, but I've done my best.
He seems like a delightful young man. I'm really quite impressed with your ability to mentor another witch.
Thank you.
I was hoping you might help me.
Oh?
You see, Miss Lee, I need to ask that Remy stay here at my estate.
And?
Well, you see, my patron has helped me discover a bright future for the world of Galesrian. My patron has opened the world to my eyes and helped me understand things that many others do not. I believe that Remy and Jonathan are the key to attaining a different future for our world. Something that might be more livable for many of the people who suffer and struggle here in our world. And I feel that Remy might be able to assist. Would you be able to speak with Remy about this for me?
How, may I ask, you plan to have Remy help you?
Well, it will be a difficult journey, you see. Remy is a witch of the All-Mother. You see, the All-Mother's time has unfortunately come to a close here on Galesrian. She's dying. And I'm sorry if that pains you to hear, but Remy will need to choose a new patron. And I believe I have the perfect patron for him to choose.
Interesting. So you hope to have Remy stationed here at the house so he may adopt this patron, let's say.
Quite, yes. And I would really appreciate it if you would help me. If you could also consider adopting this patron as well.
And you want Remy to adopt this patron so you could further some ideal, some aim you have in regards to your patron to better the world? Was that how you phrased it?
Yes, Miss Lee. I'm certain that you, of all people, are aware of the suffering that undergoes, or that is experienced by many of our population. You come from a place of wealth, do you not?
You could say that.
And yet it was ripped out from under you. Many people experience injustices, just like yourself. You see, I want to ensure that everyone can experience the same wealth, the same love, the same care that we all should experience.
That's very noble of you.
Thank you. I think so as well.
I think when Jaralai starts talking, like tries to connect with Lee Shija, there's a part of her that gets like defensive. Because Lee Shija has a very, very good idea that this woman doesn't actually know what happened to her and the chain of events that led her to like losing her title and being expelled from her home. And the fact that she's trying to connect on this extremely personal thing is making her angry and making her remember all of the things that led up to that point. And then in her mind, she's relating that, at least she's just relating that to Remy. And Li Shijia, she says, you know, I must admit, I do, in some ways, admire your devotion. There are few people in the world with a drive and a sense of ideal that you have. And I feel like with all you have at your disposal, you can achieve much. You are a person who was born in the right place in the right time. And you're using all of the resources at your disposal to further your ends. And I think that's admirable. I will say, I find great offense that you are trying to relate to me. I find it greatly offensive that you think you know anything about me at all. And as a person who has had her witch hood used as a tool to further, let's say, another person's ideal, I respectfully decline. And whatever it is that's happening to you, whatever it is that you think you're trying to achieve, Remy is a child, and he will continue his life as a child, and you will have no part of it at all.
Such a shame, Miss Lee. I was hoping you might see reason. I was hoping you might help usher in this new age for Galesrian.
You and so many others have tried the same.
And she snaps her fingers. As she does so, a wave of black smoke envelops the doorways over on this side of the room.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Thistle,
And
Andrew,
the south.
Remy.
Lishija, you see a wave of black smoke and then envelop the entire room, floor to ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Lee, I'm afraid if you are not here to help further my mission, then I will attempt to force
This
you
is crazy.
to do so. She snaps her fingers again, and a wave of black smoke rushes out towards you. I need a will save. Alicia.
Okay, here we go, baby.
Come on. Big money, no whammies. Nah.
A 2 on the die.
Okay.
The fates have spoken.
Uh-huh.
Miss Lee, you are a wonderful mentor, and it would have been wonderful to have you on my side. But I suppose you might decide to join me after this. And as this smoke envelops your body, Lishija, you go black. Everything goes black in your mind. You can't see anything, and then there's a man who stands before you. You look at his body and you see a well-dressed man. Half of his body in a suit, the other half of his body skeletal. He looks at you and he says, Lishija,
What's happening?
I feel our connection growing weaker.
I beg your pardon?
Have you done something?
Jaralai.
Jaralai. Jaralai. What about Jaralai?
She's attacking me.
What has she done to you?
I don't know. It's dark.
You feel and see Kexin, your deity, your patron, moving farther away from you. But then, as you look at that, you realize he's not the one moving. You are. You feel these tendrils of black smoke reach against your arm, around your neck, across the top of your head, grabbing you across the top of your head, around your waist, around your legs, and they're pulling you back. And you see Kexin reach out his skeletal hand towards you. And
I try to mage hand to try and grab him.
And you do. You grab his hand, and you feel through your magic grasp that Kexin is trying to hold on. And as you finally grasp hands with Kexin, a piercing black smoke tendril pierces through your mage hand, and it shatters, and you feel yourself pulled back away from Kexin, and Kexin is no longer standing in front of you, as far as you can tell. You do not see him, you do not feel him. Everything around you is empty, and you hear a voice that just echoes, Li Shijia, just remember, if you're ever lost, flip a coin. And
In the real space, my fan drops out of my hand and it doesn't move.
And Li Shijia, you fall to the ground as your fan hits the ground, and you are enveloped by a black smoke, and you can no longer feel the presence of your deity. And that is where we will call session for tonight.
Oh no.
I want to offer you some space, Jenna, if you would like to take it. I believe this is going to be our last session with you. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It is a pleasure to have you on this show. We love you. You are always welcome back.
I love hanging out.
You are welcome in any and all of our games. So yes, we're really happy and fortunate to have you. Thank you for being a part of this.
Yes.
Thanks for having me hang out.
Everybody else, thank you so much for a wonderful session. Thanks for hanging out on stream, everybody, and have a nice evening. Bye,
Good night,
all.
all.